Hey, it's Daps here. Welcome to this YouTube channel. I'm super excited to have you join me. In this video, I want to walk you through how to create a law firm website. So if you are a barrister, not only you want to create a website for yourself, and you don't have so much money to spend paying a developer to design this for us. By the way, at Silk Media, we are here to design whatever type of website you want to create. So if this is a hassle for you, feel free to check the video description to reach out to us to help cater for your website. So basically, catering for your website goes beyond designing the website for you. We can also help you care for your website. So I will show you how you can design that yourself in this video and how you can cater for that website. Without wasting so much time, let me even show you exactly what we are creating right now. So on my screen here, you can see this amazing, beautiful website here. You can see a very sharp call to action here. Criminal defense lawyers, you can easily come here to book an appointment. So I'm going to design a website for you that will not just be beautiful like this, but one that can make bookings, which is extremely important when you are having a law firm website, because beyond the fact that you're a law firm, you're in business, people should be able to request for your service. And I'm going to show you, you can see this is a beautiful, well thought out website. Talking about booking an appointment, so if you come up here, you have this pop-up here. If you click book an appointment, for people to be able to book an appointment with you, and then they see your charges for that appointment. As a matter of fact, you can also run a free consultation. For example, if you click into this right now, the person can come here and see your calendar. They can see the days that you're available. Like these days on Saturdays, Sundays, we don't work, and we work on Monday to Fridays, and I am available at this time. All these other days are gone. And then they can easily just say, okay, maybe I want to book a free appointment on maybe on a Friday, and then they will see the time that you are available. Based on how people book you, the slot will reduce. All these are free here because my calendar literally is free. This is just for test purpose, and once they pick a date, they can then possibly just give your details, your first name, last name, phone number, email, and add a comment if they must, and then they go next and they book a session with you. If it were to be paid, they're going to put their details here. Maybe we should experiment with that right now. You can see the price here is free, so I can just come here and just say whatever random name. I can put random number there and just random hello. Let's just test this and go to next. And you can see total detail 0. If this were to be paid, they will be able to see an option here to pay, and literally people will be able to pay here with their credit card or with PayPal if you so wish, and then they can submit this book a session with you, and that's it. Appointment confirmed. You can see you can easily print out this appointment. You can add this to calendar, and then you can come down here to create an account on this website, so that subsequently you have an account. You can see all the appointments you've booked. You can also maybe as well book other paid appointments. Super simple, easy thing to do. So if you either create an account here, which I wouldn't want to do right now, you'll be able to come up here and go to my account, and then you'll be able to see all your details. Super easy, cool stuff there, right? And that's not even everything this is able to do for you. If you come up here, you can begin to take live chats. So from here, chat with us. You can easily just come here. There's somebody there to chat with, and this chat literally work. You can respond to this chat live on your website or an account, which I'm going to show you, or you can even download the app and then you can chat from your mobile device. How super cool is that? Super awesome. So anybody can come here and chat with you, and then you say pop up on your phone, and then you're going to respond directly from your phone, and then the person sees the reply from here. How awesome is that? And then they can easily jump on a call. They can switch in between. You can see this. Isn't this super awesome? I'm supposed to just allow this to use my microphone since I'm using a tab, and then I can just, let me just end this call right now, and that's it. This is super awesome. That's exactly the website I'm going to design in this tutorial. If you're excited about this and you want to see exactly how to design a website like this, then let's get started. By the way, I didn't even walk you through everything we have on the page. This is just the home page. You can go to the lawyer page. From here, see all the lawyers. So this is where you have a headshot of all the lawyers you have in your chambers, and then you can customize this to put all your logos, and I will show you exactly how to customize all of this in this tutorial. And you can also come to your practice areas. This is extremely important page you should have on your law firm website, because you want them to know the areas with which you practice and also the location that you service, so that everybody is not reaching out to you. They know exactly what you're doing. And then the beautiful thing about this is that for every of this focus area, you can see that you can easily book an appointment, and this is not a general appointment. If they click this, this is domestic assault. You can see that this booking is going directly for domestic assault, and then they can see the price that you charge for consultation for this. Isn't this amazing? Right? So let's close this up. Let's say, okay, weapon offenses. Somebody wants to book an appointment with you for that. So if they click on this, they can see weapon offenses here. You can put more details about the weapon offenses and what you do. Maybe it's a 30-minute call, a 1-hour call, whatever it is. And then they can say the price here for this consultation is $200. Super awesome. That's exactly how this website is here. Super beautiful. Everything you're doing, you can see. And then you have a section here, very beautiful, for reviews from client. This is just demo content, by the way. You can style this however you want to, and people can see all the locations that you are serving. In case you do not serve in a particular location, they can see that literally from here. This is a super cool, awesome website. Without wasting so much time, let me walk you through this website step by step. All right, so for us to be able to design this website, like I told you, this will be step by step. We'll be starting first buying a hosting and also then setting up a WordPress website, because we are going to be designing a fully functional WordPress website. And that is taking me to the timestamps. Feel free to check the timestamps in the video description for you to be able to navigate. You might have an hosting already, or you have WordPress set up already. Just check the timestamp so that you can navigate to any portion of the video as needed by you per time. I think that's super cool here. So now let's continue. JetHost here is a reliable hosting for WordPress websites. So we're going to leave a link to JetHost also in the video description. You can check it out in case you want to buy this. It's highly recommended. And also we have a list of other hosting that we have used over time at Seahawk Media that we recommend for our client. We can put that down in the video description in case you want to play with other ones. You can feel free to check them out and see what they are priced at. So from here, you can just scroll down. You can just hit the get started button. It should take you to the web hosting. Good. So you can see here, hosting is starting at $1.99 per month. So if we scroll down, we'll be able to see their web hosting plan here. So you can see for a one-site mini plan, you are paying $1.99 per month, which is very good. You can see all the details here, from 15,000 monthly visit to 10 gigabyte cloud FVME storage, unlimited web traffic, free domain, free SSL, free CDN. The beautiful thing about this is that you get a free domain, so you don't need to buy a domain name. And a domain name is the name of your website, which is the www.yourname.com, something like that. Super awesome here. So that's it. So if you're not going for this, you can also check out their start plan here, which is priced at $2.99 per month, and you can host up to 25 websites, or you go for Maverick, which will give you up to 100 websites, and then the business plan, which will give you access to 150 websites. And you can see the storage you get here: 200 gigabyte, 75 gigabyte, 25 gigabyte. Feel free to choose whatever plan that you love here, but I would encourage that you invest in a plan from start here, because this is limited to just one website. You might think, yes, I want to design one website right now. I don't have any plan to design another website. But what if tomorrow there is a need for you to design another website? What if you need to buy another plan? But if you buy a package right now that gives you space for growth, you never can tell. You might just need to. So that's the reason why I would recommend either you choose from the start, Maverick or business. But for this tutorial, I can just play with a mini plan. And then this is where you just get to search the domain name that you want to register. In my case here, I can just put any random. I already have an account with JetHost I'm going to be using. So I'm not going to be buying any account here on any domain name, but I just want to show you exactly how this is done. So you can just search for anything. My Seahawk chambers.com. Right, and then let's check. So you need to check your domain name to see that your domain name is available for you to use. So you can see this is available, and this is priced at $13.99, but we're going to be getting this literally for free. So what you want to do is you need to just hit the continue button here, or you can hit the continue button down here. And then the next step here is for us to configure our plan. We need to choose your billing cycle. You can choose a monthly plan, a yearly plan, 2 years, 3 years, but I would always recommend you never think about a monthly plan. Is a ripoff. You can see 9.99, that's literally $10 a month. Always choose a yearly plan. At best, 2 years is good. That gives you a lot of space, a lot of time for you to be able to use this website till you are planning to renew again. And note how much these plans are, because there's something called entry-level pricing in web hosting and also renewal pricing. So for this right now, even though you are paying $1.99 at entry level, you can see that this is billed annually, and then you are renewing here for 1 year at 8.99. You are renewing here at 7.99, and you're renewing here at 6.99. So this means literally that the longer you invest, the more money you are going to save, because you're going to enjoy 1.99 for 3 years, and then you are going to renew at 6.99. And this is very simple. These hosting companies, they reward you for investing long term, and then you're going to save a lot of money. Choose whatever billing cycle here work for you, and then you have the next option here to choose a location. So choose a location that is closest to you or where your website visitors will be coming from: USA East, USA West, also Asia, Singapore. So for my use case here, I'm going to choose EU Frankfurt, and then I'm going to hit the continue button. Domain configuration, there's pretty much nothing we want to do from here. We already registered this for 1 year. I'll get it for free. Let's just hit the continue button. From here, you're going to see your plan. You're going to see the cycle, which is 2 years. You can see how much you are going to pay. And then we have a new service discount code for $143.99. And you qualify for this if you use our link. Instead of paying $205, you're going to be paying $61. And I think that's a lot. Yeah. So for our domain name here, even though it's costed this, but we're not literally paying anything for it here, as you can see. So if you have a promo code as well, you can check the video description. We probably can have a promo code later for JetHost. We're going to drop that in the video description for you to still get an amazing slash down. That's cool. So if you are an existing customer here, you can just come up here and then put your login details. But most likely you might just be a new account user. Just come down here, give in your first name, your last name, your details from here. Choose your preferred payment method using your credit card or using PayPal. You can pay, and then once you're done, just hit the checkout button, and that's literally everything you want to do to secure your hosting and your domain name. And that's it. Once you have a successful payment, you will see a link to come to your client area like this, and once you click it, you should be here, and then you will be able to see a dashboard like this. This is where you get to see your service, the domain you registered, unpaid invoices, your ticket if you have created one, and then you will see your hosting plan here, and you can easily manage that here. If you want to register a new domain for future use, you can also come here to type and then register that domain name, or transfer your domain from wherever hosting or whatever registrar you're using down here to JetHost. And you can see your WP manager, services, billing. I don't want to bore you with that in this tutorial, but super simple, self-explanatory. What we want to do from here is to manage our hosting, because we want to go to our cPanel. So from here, you can just easily just come here to log into cPanel, and that will open up in a new tab as we are seeing from there. We can still come back here and just come down here. We can just easily just come to manage, and you can also log into your webmail in case you want to access your webmails. You come here, you will be able to see your name servers. From here, you can easily update a domain name you have outside here with your name servers, and also your IP address. So from here, you will also see your disk usage and then your bandwidth usage. And if you scroll down here, you'll be able to see your email account. This is where you get to create your email account. You can take a backup, PHP admin, cool stuff you can do from here. I really don't want to bore you with this. So right now, if you come to your cPanel, you'll be able to manage a lot of things. But from here, you don't need to worry yourself sick about cPanel if you have not used it before. The only thing you want to do from here is to come to Softaculous App Installer. I already have some installation here. You can see 2 here. In your case, you won't have anything. All you want to do is just come to WordPress. You can see WordPress is here already. just come to install. Let's install WordPress. From here, you're going to see your domain name, the one you registered for free. You will see that here. You can also come back to your directory from here. We want to take this out completely because we don't want to install this in any directory. We want to install this in the root directory. So if you scroll down here, you're going to see your site settings here. So you can just come down here, give it whatever name you want to give it. So for me, I can just call this Seok Chambers. I can give it a description. I don't have anything right now. I'm going to leave it empty. It's not compulsory. You give it something. The next thing here is your admin account. You want to be able to give this an admin username. I can just say dapps is good for this purpose. And then I can give this a password. This is very important. Make sure that you use a very secured password, the one you can easily remember. And then my admin email here, which is good. My email is already there. And then you can come down here. There are some plugins here that this software is recommended that you install. We're not going to be installing them. We're going to be unchecking them. They are super good plugins. I have talked about them in time past. Probably I'm going to leave the link to videos where I've talked about these plugins and what they can do for you. As you can see, they are pro plugins, very good plugins. The next thing is advanced options. You can come down here, but you don't really need to mess around with anything from here. Let's just close this here and let's hit the install button. All right, so you can see here WordPress is already installing, and that's super easy. 11% gone. This will be done in some few seconds from now. All right, congratulations. The software was installed successfully. Good. That's it. So now if we click this URL now, we should be able to see our website. You can see Seok Chambers ready for us. So we can come back here and then we can also see a URL to our dashboard. So you can see this is the website /WP admin. So if you click this will automatically log us into the back end of our WordPress website. Welcome to WordPress. Now we can start building our WordPress website. So first step done. We now have a WordPress website. We have a domain thanks to JetHost. The next thing is now to build our chamber, right? The same domain, the same demo I showed you earlier. Let's build the same thing right now. So right now, for us to be able to design our WordPress website, we will need to install a WordPress theme. And good thing, we have a WordPress theme here that will solve our headaches. It will give us all demo content that we can easily edit and then we can use. And this is by far the best, the most recommended, the most used WordPress theme in the WordPress marketplace or WordPress repository. Is available for you to use at the free, but we advise that you also consider the paid option because it will give you a lot of flexibility and control. So now for us to be able to install a theme, we can come to appearance and then we can come to themes. We will be able to see all the pre-installed themes. By default here, we have the 2025, 2024, 2023 themes here. By default here, I love to just first do cleanups. Extremely important. And also let's delete this one. And then we can just come up here to add a theme, and from the WordPress repository here, we can install a theme. Like I told you, you can see here, this is the theme we want to install. It is called Astra. Astra, you can do your research, is one of the most used WordPress theme in the WordPress repository. And trust me, you would get value for using this. So if we install this and activate this, we can start using this theme. By default here, they will give you a starter template that you can install. So you can just come here and start building. But like I told you, I would recommend that you take a little investment to invest in Astra Pro because it gives you just more functionalities. It gives you just so much. I can't even mention everything. So now, for example, let's come to Astra. So if we come to Astra, which is at wpastra.com, we'll leave a link to Astra in the video description. If you come down here, you'll be able to see the largest library of pre-built website that you would get. A lot of them are in the free and a lot of them are in the pro. You can unlock premium template, and this would work with any page builder of your choice. Gutenberg, also Spectra, which is a fantastic page builder, and also Spectra Pro. You will be able to see that. But if you buy WP Astra, you won't get access to Spectra Pro and Elementor and also Beaver Builder, and that's fantastic. But I will show you a plan that you can buy in Astra that give you access to literally everything, and that's what I always recommend to people if they want to invest in Astra. But again, I don't want to waste so much time here. Feel free to come and check all their library for you to see all the awesome website you can create using this. But if we come to your starter template here, you'll be able to see that. But if we come to pricing, like I told you earlier, I would show you exactly what I recommend you invest in. So if you want to buy Astra Pro, you're going to be paying $69 per year, right? And that's for you to have an annual license and to be able to build 3 websites. So you would see everything you're going to get: drag and drop styling, visual site builder, the premium, the pro template. You'll be able to see all of them here. Fantastic stuff here. Highly recommended if you really want to have a very good website. But what I would always recommend that people invest in, if they have a little more to spare, is their essential toolkit. From here, you get access to all their suite, including Spectra Builder, which is a super lightweight builder that work with Gutenberg. In case you don't want to do Elementor, that's fantastic. You also have access to their 300 premium starter template. You can see that it's ticked here. You won't have access to that here if you invest in the Pro. So the essential toolkit is what you need right now. You have access to Spectra Pro, access to also Elementor, ultimate add-on for Elementor, which is $49 is included. And you will see how all of this will play a significant role in our website, and how all of this will just improve this significantly. So fantastic stuff here. So if you have a little to spare, come here to just buy this. And if you do this, you should be able to have a Brainstorm Force account where you can download all of them. So if you come down here, like you can see, we have the essential toolkit here. But in our case here, we have a lifetime plan. So if you come down here, if you switch to a lifetime, you see that you can get this for a lifetime. For 3 websites, you can get this for $599. And if you want to have like 1,000 access, you can see for $899. So for me as a business person, when I see the difference between what you get for 1,000 and for 3, and then you can see $899 and then $599, that's just like $300 difference to be able to serve from 3 to 1,000. That math is not making sense. So if you are designing website for people, don't even consider investing in 3, invest in 1,000. But if this is a personal use, you don't see yourself use more than 1 or 2, maybe 3 websites at most, then why not? This is just fantastic for a lifetime, or you can just do annual. The difference is that you would not get update if you stop anytime for the annual plan, but lifetime plan give you lifetime access to it and all the future updates, and that makes sense. So feel free to invest in whatever it is that work for you. So now that we have that sorted, now let's go back now and build our theme. Did I just say theme? Let's build our website with our theme. All right, so now we have installed Elementor. We will now want to install Elementor Pro. So you can come down to your Brainstorm Force account here, and then you can just come here. You see Astra Pro, you can download it. The premium starter template here, you can download it. But in our case here, I want to use Elementor. You can also use Spectra. If you want to use Spectra, you can download Spectra Pro 2 as well. And then the ultimate add-on for Elementor, and then the ultimate add-on for Beaver Builder in case you're using Beaver Builder. But for this right now, I think I've all downloaded all this into my computer. I don't need to download them again. I will just ultimately just upload them, and then I'll continue the tutorial, right? So now let's come back here. So now let's come to our plugins. Let's come to add a new plugin. So I'll be uploading these plugins. So this is the Astra add-on. This is the Astra Pro plugin. So I'm installing that right now. I'm just going to fast forward this process to downloading the 3 plugins from there, which is the premium template and then the ultimate add-on for Elementor. All right, so I have these 3 plugins now uploaded. You can see them. These are the 3. I have some plugins here that was installed by default. Let's just delete them. So any plugin you're not using, just delete them. That is what I should have done. I should have just come here first, delete all the other plugins. So I have the 3 of them here. Then now let's activate these 3 by just clicking them and then coming to activate and then click the apply button. Okay, all right, so we have these plugins activated now, but you can see here we need to activate Pro, and also the ultimate add-on for Elementor requires for us to install Elementor, which is extremely important. Let's install Elementor right now. So these are plugins that we would need. So now let's activate this plugin. This is supposed to load an onboarding here. I don't know why this is taking time to load, but let's just do away with this. Let's come to our plugins. Let's come to install plugins. Let's see that we have that plugin installed successfully. So you can see this. Oh, unfortunately, there's already an update to the plugin I installed, but I'll not be able to update them now if I don't put a license. So for Astra Pro here, now let's activate this. So now I can come to my dashboard. Oh, sorry, here, and then Astra Pro, I can just copy my license key, and then I can come back here, I can paste that here, and then I can activate this license. So you can see license activated successfully. You can see we're now using Astra and Astra Pro, and that's good. Again, before we go and activate other plugins, you can see that there's a lot we can do here, like version control, performance, and most importantly, white label. So you can design this and then you can white label this. This is super cool, but that's not part of the scope for this. So coming to the UAE right now, just come to UAE and settings. We can also paste our license key here. So now let's come here and let's come to ultimate add-on for Elementor, which is the UAE for that, right? So UAE is not United Arab Emirates, is ultimate add-on for Elementor. So we're going to paste that here and then we're going to activate this. You can see that is also activated. As usual, you can see you can also go do your version control and your branding and some integrations too as well from here, which is super awesome. And then we need to do our final activation. Let's come to plugin. Let's come to the installed plugins. And from here, we can see our premium starter template here. This is the quick link for us to activate this license. So we need to paste that here. So let me just come here and then let me copy the license and let's come back here. Let's paste that here and let's activate this. Good. So this is validated. Let's close this. Now we have all of this. So now I think we should be able to update these right now. Let's just copy this, and copy this, and let's come to bulk action. Let's update them. Let's apply. All right, so that's updated. Don't be like me, always download fresh copy every time you want to use this, because there might be update between the last download and the new one. But in that case, it's still not bad. We have all this good. So now if we come to appearance now, we can then come to starter template. This is where we want to import a template that we want to use to build our website. And you will see the magic in just some few more seconds from now. Just hang in there with me. Alright, so by default here is asking, do you want to go the route of the AI website builder or classic starter template? Let's work with static template and then let's select Elementor. You can use block editor. That's literally up to you, but Elementor just give you more versatility. But if you invest in Astra Pro, it gives your Elementor, your block editor, Spectra, and that makes it very powerful as Elementor. And I'm going to do that in another tutorial. I'm going to show you exactly how to build this kind of website using Spectra, and that will be a bump. Stay tuned for that. So now we have our template here that we can easily just install into our website. So if you come down here, the easiest thing is for you to just come here and search. Just type in law. By default here, it filters this down, so we can now see that we now have our team here that is tailored to law firms and chamber. Like I told you earlier, installing Astra Pro is optional because there are free templates that you can use from the starter template. But again, you just have more customization and more options with the Pro. So you can see this one here says injury and accident lawyer, family lawyer. All these don't have the premium badge, but this here is a premium website This one here is also a premium website. This is says law firm, so you can choose whatever theme you like. This is a prime lawyer here, and this here is literally free. It doesn't have a premium badge, so you can use this for free. But if you want to use their premium template, you need to get the Astra Pro. So invest in Astra Pro, but instead of that, I just told you, just get the essential toolkit that give you access to so much more, right? And let's just click this. So this is what I'm going to be installing by default. You can see here we have the preview of what our website will look like, just something similar to what I designed earlier, right? So you can see that, super cool, super awesome. So from here you can begin to customize this. You can choose a color palette. Let's just say you don't like this color, the gold and like dark blue. You can just choose another template here or another color palette here. You can see them. Super awesome colors there, and you can choose colors of your own. These are just presets, colors that you can easily jump upon, and the color combination is amazing. So but I'm gonna leave this the way it is. You can also maybe use a different font here. You can see them. If you play around with them, you see exactly how they are displaying. You can see cool font here, but by default here, I'm just going to leave it the way it is. You can also upload your logo directly from here, but again, let's not bother about customization here. I'm going to show you exactly how to customize this website later. Let's just build this right now. Let's hit the continue button. Here is where you get to select other features that you might need. For example, I showed you from the demo earlier that the website has a live chat, so let's just select that here because we definitely want to have that. If you want to sell on your store, you want to have a shop that you can sell, you can toggle here for e-commerce and it will install shortcut for you. But this is just good for us right now, and let's just hit the continue button. And here you can just tell them a little bit about you, your first name and your email, and then you can submit that from here. But just because this is a demo site for just tutorial purpose, I'm just going to skip and start building. And that's it. We are building your website, and is already 17 now percent, 19, 20, 23 percentage gone, and this will be done in some few seconds. So we're just going to sit back here and watch this build our website. Oh, congratulations, our website is ready, and then we can view our website, or we can finish this, and you can just easily tweet this and just say, I just built my website in 49 seconds with that template from WP Astra. So you can just tweet about that if you want to, but again, I have my website open here. This is what we had initially when we installed WordPress. Let's refresh right now and let's see exactly what we now have. Awesome. So you can see our website is now ready. You can see this does the same thing, something very similar to what we had earlier in terms of our demo. I just played around with some colors, with some other things there, but this is literally almost the same thing. And this is super beautiful. So we now have a website ready for us to use. All we just have to do is customize this website to suit our purpose. Whether or not you want to add your own image here, you want to add your own text here, and all these things are something that is super simple and easy thing to do with Elementor that we'll be using to edit the pages, right? So that's it for that. Let's see all other pages that we have on here, like our lawyers. You can see that the same thing we have here. You can see this super cool. My internet is a little bit slow. Forgive me for that. I don't know. Sometimes internet can be crazy. Then let's come to practice areas. Let's see. All right, so you can see that here too as well, but you can tell from this now we don't have the bookings like I did have in the demo earlier. We have a booking here that people can easily book for all of this. So these are the things I'm going to spend some time here trying to customize our website to show. This now says free consultation. If you click this is taking you literally nowhere because this is not linked to a page. So I'm going to show you exactly how we are going to link this to a maybe free consultation or bookings or whatever it is I want to do literally from here. And then we're going to customize our live chat that for that to also appear from here too as well. So right now, that's it. So we have our demo website installed. Now let me show you exactly how we can begin to customize this. So right now, let's start first from the home page. Let's start from there and let's see how we can customize this. Maybe before we start customizing, let me explain how WordPress works. So WordPress basically is a PHP built website. Every page on WordPress website is structured in 3 different ways. The header first, then the content of the page, and then the footer is consistent in every WordPress page, and that's the default setup. However, in some cases, we have instances where people may maybe turn off the header or the footer for a page, but that is the basic structure. So right now, you can tell from this that this is the header for this website. However, we can see that our main page here is encroaching into the header because we can see images from the main page here now into the header, which is good. All right, and we can see that any content that we now see from here right now is now the page. And then if we scroll down, then we now have a footer section here. All right, so since we understand that right now, let's edit this page now with Elementor. If you're logged in, you'll be able to see an option here to edit this with Elementor. If you know how to use Elementor, you might want to skip this process because you know already how super simple and easy it is for you to edit pages with Elementor with the page builder. But if you have used any page builder inside of WordPress, you will find this almost similar. It's the same thing, super simple, super easy thing to do. I'm not going to walk you through everything about Elementor in this section of this tutorial because Elementor is super huge. It's not something that can cover in the 4, 5, 6 hours tutorial. There are a million and one tutorials on YouTube here about Elementor. You can just go to YouTube and search in Elementor and you will see quite a lot. But in this tutorial, I'm just going to show you exactly how you can customize this website, right? So now let's continue that. Okay, so now this is what it looks like instead of Elementor. For this, you can just skip this, or let's just maybe close this. And now this is it. Basically, what you will notice here is a structure tab here. If you're using a very wide monitor like mine, you can have the luxury of even just dropping it here so that you have it perpetually open here. But this is good because this just shows you the navigation, the structure of the entire page. And Elementor is designed in containers. So we have different containers, like this right here is one container, this is another container, and we have them all here. And if you notice again, you can see that the container here has an arrow. We can open them because inside the container can be another container, and that is what we call nested content. So inside this container here, you can open this again. You will now see the heading, the divider, the heading here, and the booking button. So from this right now, the heading here, this is it here, as you can see. This divider here, this is it here. So you can always customize every element on this page, and that's how super simple and easy it is to customize your pages using Elementor. It makes it a lot easier. Let's say we want to change this text here now from criminal lawyer, we want to say criminal defense attorney. So I can just click into this, and then I have the text here. I can change the text here, or I can change it directly on the website. So I can just copy lawyer here, for example, and I just say attorney. Yeah, if that works. So I don't know if that's the correct spelling for attorney, but that's exactly how to customize this. Super simple. For example, right now we can see now this is now not aligning properly. We can customize that further by maybe just reducing the size a little so that it can accommodate the text. For example, if you just come to style, so this is the content, this is the style section here, and another advanced section here. So from here, you're going to see the typography. You also probably have this option here for size, so you can just drag that to however you want, something like this. And that's super cool and easy, right? So you can work with the text line here, the letter spacing here, word spacing. You can customize all of this however you want. Take your time to learn more with Elementor. You see how all of these things work. For example, you can align this to the start, or you can put it at the center, or put it at the end, something like that, or just justify it. But let's just make this center, and this is good for our use case. For attorney here, I might just want to maybe make this block instead of just make that. And I think that's super awesome, right? So feel free to customize this however you want to. So for example, if you want to change this image now for image now, you will see that you don't have anything like an image here. That's because the image is the background for this container. So now if you come to this container, for example, and you come to style, so by default here, the image should be here, but this is a little bit different. So the image is not here in the background. The image is here in the background overlay. So there is a color there at the background, and this is the image here. So you can tell that the difference, the color for this image is not the same as we have here. That's because we have a default background here, and the image is a little bit transparent, or the color is a little bit transparent. So the color, the blue color here is infusing a little into the image. All right. So if we click into this color, we'll be able to see the color code here. So I can copy this. And then let's just maybe change the color to from that. You can see that I can easily just play with the color, and the color is just messing with the image and is giving us this beautiful ambience here. So I can return the color if I want to return this back to default. So now I can just leave this the way it is here. This is shape divider. I don't want to mess with this right now, but that's exactly how to customize this. So if you scroll down here, the same thing here, you can say your lawyers in Canada. Let's say you're not in Canada, you are in London, so you can just type in London here, and that's it. You can feel free to use maybe ChatGPT or any AI to come up with content if you don't have good idea about your content, but you can also sit down to write your content yourself, or maybe use AI to polish your content. Good thing, Elementor gives you access to AI, but that is locked in the Pro, but we are not using the Pro version of Elementor in this tutorial, so I'm not going to be touching about Elementor AI. But in case you want to have AI that is built in it right here, and you can begin to use AI to maybe editing right inside here, you might just want to consider Elementor Pro for that purpose. So you can edit this, and then you can just use AI to review this right inside this box here, and that's super awesome, cool stuff there. And from here, you can easily just begin to play with things. So for here, you can see that this here is a different image entirely. You might want to take that out, or maybe, and that's just added beautifully there. So you can change this image. If you want to change the entire image for this, you might want to play with the container too as well. And then this is a background. You can see that this is the container here, and this is an image for the background. So this is the image here. In this case here, this is not a background overlay, is a background image. So you can just click into this, and then you can replace this image by clicking here and come to your library here. You can search images online and just use them here. From search here, you'll be able to see images. You can search for images around law, and that would give you relevant images here to law. You can see them here. You can just begin to download them into your computer or into your WordPress, and then you can use them here. And super cool stuff there. Lots of images here around law that you can use. If you have your own images, feel free to use them, and I think that makes a lot of sense, right? You can also upload images from your local computer. You can just come here and just drag any image from anywhere in your computer and just drop them here, or you can just click select files here and go into your computer and upload any image directly into your WordPress website. Super cool stuff there, right? So that's how to replace images here. Feel free to change all the text, everything from here. I'm sure you'll find them a lot easier. If you have any issues, just watch relevant videos on Elementor. It will help you master Elementor. And once you are done from here, you can just come up here to publish. But another thing again you can do is to see how your website is displaying in different device types. So from here, this is a desktop, so you can see how this is showing up on a tablet, and also how this is showing up in mobile, the portrait version of that. So if you click this, you can see how responsive your website is. I think this is super awesome. So if you were to be checking on phone, this is exactly what you're going to be seeing. If you're using a tab, let's see this. You can see this for yourself again. Super awesome stuff there. And this is beautiful. So in case you can see any alignment issues from here, you can begin to customize things. In case you feel this is too big, you want to change this is too small, you can change that here, and that's awesome. So another cool stuff you can do from here, for example, for reviews, and I think I did that on the demo site I showed you earlier, is that you can change things. People don't use text reviews anymore from clients. People use more videos. So in case you want to use videos, that's where the ultimate add-on for Elementor plays a significant role, and we can then use videos. So you can just come up here, hit the plus button to add a new element, and then you can just search for videos, right? You will see a lot of video here. In case you want to use a video gallery, you want to show 2, 3, 4, 5 videos, that is where the ultimate add-on for Elementor is playing a significant role. I have done a dedicated tutorial on this channel about the ultimate add-on for Elementor. I'll leave it in the video description for you to check it out. Fantastic stuff, especially when you're not using the paid version. I can't walk you through all the cool stuff you can do with ultimate add-on for Elementor. And that will let you know that it's worth investing in it a lot. So you have your UAE here. You can just easily just drag that anywhere you want on the page. For example, I can just do that here. So you can see now I have like 6 videos, and I can pull my videos from different sources. For example, this is video 1. It is called the first video. If you click into it, you can see that this video here, the type is YouTube. But if you click into this, you can see you can work with YouTube, Vimeo, Wistia, Rumble, Body.net in case that's where you are saved your video, and then self-hosted. You can upload your video directly into your media, and then you can use that. If you click into that, you will need to just select now your video from here, from your library if you have them. That's it. Super cool and awesome. So I'm just going to switch this back to YouTube, and if it is YouTube, just feel free to place your YouTube link here, and you can customize this video however you want. You can see the play button here. You might say this is not cool, I don't like it. You might also make this filterable. For example, if you come to filter, you can turn that on, and then people will be able to filter down the video based on if it's on YouTube, on Vimeo, on Wistia. You can see all of that from here. Super awesome stuff there. I'm going to just, you have a lot of control over how you can display your video. So if you come to style, for example, and you come to a play button, you can see that we have an icon here displaying. I might just want to maybe use an image and say I don't want to use the play button. You can see from here I can select the image I want to use, but let's just switch back to icon. We have an icon here. I might just click into this icon to still change that. I might just maybe type in YouTube. If all of my videos are from YouTube, I can just select the first one and then insert this, and this is exactly what I want to use. And you can see that the play button there has changed. I can change the color and maybe use my brand color for that. You can see, or I can just maybe just use red for YouTube to give people this vibe like this is a YouTube video. So I can just do something like this. Can then delete all of the container here. So if you come here, this is the video, and this is the container here that carries this text here for testimonials. I can just delete that right from here completely. So just delete that. You can see that is gone. Now we now have video reviews. The same thing here too for your logos. In case you have partners, people who have partnered with you, you can select them here by just deleting all of this one here, and then add new images to your gallery from here, and then you will have them displayed here. Super simple and cool stuff. So once you're done, publish this. You can see how super simple it is for you to customize your pages using Elementor. Super awesome. And once you publish your page, you can just click this and view this page, and it will open up in a new tab. And that's it. You can now see that we now have this here, and then we can see the changes we made. Criminal defense attorney, and people can book an appointment. If they click this, by default here, you can see that we now have our services here listed here. Isn't this super amazing? Just by installing that template, that's super awesome. You don't need to lift a finger for you to do this. And I'm going to show you exactly how you're going to customize this. However, in case you are not, you don't do domestic assault, weapons, offenses, drug, all this kind of stuff. You want to change them, and you want to change your pricing. Definitely, maybe you charge way more than $120, and you might not want to put your pricing there. You just want people to book your services for them. That's literally up to you. But I'm going to show you exactly how to customize that, and also how you can put that up here for people to be able to use that. There are a lot of things you might want to do here. For example, you might want to add a blog page. You can see we don't have a blog page here. You might also want to add live chat here. That's also a possibility. So now let's go to the back end of this website for us to finish our setup like it is written here. Basically, there are a lot of things you need to do to get your website ready for use. And the good thing here is Astra is helping us, is giving us the list of all the things you want to do. Basically here, set your site title and tagline. We already said that earlier while we put Seahawk Chambers, and you can see that is here. So if you want to set that up in case you did not do that or you want to change that, you can easily just click this and go there. You can review your admin email, definitely, in case you want to also change that. You can also review that from here. Choose how your page link look. You can also set that here, and that is your permalink structure. And also your search engine visibility. You want to make sure that you are visible in search engines, but once you're building your website, you might also want to maybe say turn off search engine visibility. So if you click the review button right now, this will open up in a new tab. And then you can see our search engine visibility is here. You can see this is not discouraged, so our website is ready to be indexed. But while you're still building your website, if you want to take like a week to build, you can discourage search engine from indexing that website. It's extremely important because you just have demo content there. You want it to index your website when your website is ready. So that's extremely important. That's the reason why I always recommend Astra, because it makes your life a lot easier. So if you follow the process here, which is a 4-step process here, you should be able to set up your website correctly to use. So the next thing here is your design and style. You can see customize your style guide, add a logo and site icon. Your logo, definitely you understand your site icon is the logo up here on your browser that shows. So this is the site icon from Storm, and this is the one here for Astra. You can see the one here for JetHost. So you can also add your own here. If you don't have anything, you are going to have this globe icon here, which is not pretty good. It's very common. So I always recommend that you upload your site icon. So you can set that up here. You can also customize your header, your footer from here. So if you want to customize your header, let's click into this. You would be able to go to your WordPress customization tab. So from here, we can easily customize our header. If you over on the header here now, you can see that it is now highlighting. So I can click this. If I click this, it will bring me back here. If I want to customize my logo here, if I click this icon here, it will give me an option to customize this logo. And also for my menu here, I can also customize this as well. And also for this button here, I can also customize this. But you don't need to bother your head sick. If you come down here, you're going to see a place here for you to customize things. So this is my site title here too as well. I can customize it from here. This is my primary menu here showing here. And this is my button here showing here. And this is the HTML content here showing these colors here. You can edit that too as well. And also socials here for this year. And that is a lot easier to customize right now, right? And also we have them right here as element here. So you can also customize your site title, which is this, the button one, the button, the HTML, which is the tool that is here, and then primary menu, which is this, and then the socials, which is the one that is here. So right now, let's say we want to customize our socials. So if you click into our socials from here, you can see them here. You can see your LinkedIn, your YouTube, Facebook. Let's say you're not on Twitter and you want to close this, you can just delete that from here. And you will see that that will reflect here, that has gone. And then you can add anything more from here by just clicking into this and selecting whatever social media you want to add. You can see you have quite a lot there. So in case you have a WhatsApp group that you want to share people with a link, you can click that. You can add that, and you can see that we now have a WhatsApp icon from there. If you want to add your details, you can just click into it, and you can see that you can possibly customize your icon, and then you can put your WhatsApp URL here. And it's the same thing for other things here, like your Facebook, you can put the URL here, your YouTube, you can put the URL here, and also for your LinkedIn. Also for this, you can also customize the HTML. If you click into it, you'll be able to see the text here. So it says call today, toll free. You can then from here put your number, right? Super simple and easy thing to customize. Let's say we want to customize menu, and you can see here that you can drag things here and there. For example, we might want to put our site logo maybe on top, somewhere in the middle here. So we can drag this anywhere we want. We can make it, we can put this in the center. You will see how that will behave quickly. A little distortion there that is affecting our spacing here, so we might want to take this back. But the beauty about this is that if we take out our menu from here, we would be able to space things out there. So the menu, this small space here can take both the site title, the menu, and the button. So for example, let me say I want to place my site title somewhere down here. So that will not affect the spacing on the top. but it's a little bit maybe in the way of the call to action that I have here, so that's not really good. So we might want to play with that. In case you want to have your logo down, we can still drag it up here somewhere here too as well. You can drag your logo anywhere you want to put it in here. You can customize things however. It's a lot of fun to play around with this, so let's just return this back to how that is. You can see that is just exactly how we want that right now. Once you're done from here, you can just easily publish this. That's not everything you can do from your customization tab, but I want to leave this at the header. You can still come back really from header here. You can go back. You will see a lot of things you can do here at the customization tab. This is the default WordPress customization tab, so you can customize your header. You can also customize your footer, your site identity, menu, widget. You can also do some custom CSS in case you can write some code. And then your post types, you can play with a lot of things here. And you can play with your global settings. This is where you control everything on the website. The colors, you want to keep everything globalized so that you can easily, with a click of a button, change your color across the entire website. Play with all of these things, you will see exactly how this will affect the entire website. So that's it for colors. You can also work with your containers however you want your containers to display in terms of width. So for your width here, you can play with either box or unbox, and the container width here, I really don't want to mess around with Astra. Probably I'm going to do another video that walk you through an entire Astra customization settings, but for these right now, that's not what we are here for. A lot of things you can do here. Maybe I should just play with the footer too as well from here. So you can see now we now have the same widget here for our footers. From here right now, it has taken us to the footer, and then we can begin to play with our footer. This is the copyright. If you click into that copyright, this is the logo here. This is the current year. This is the site title and powered by, and your site title too as well. So this is good here for short code so that you don't have to always come back to update your copyright every other year. But you can probably just say you don't want to put powered by, you want to take that out completely. For example, let's just take that out like this, and you will see that will happen on the live website. So you can just see copyright by Siok Chambers, right? Super awesome. So you can also edit your social medias from here. Widget 2 here are what we have here, and widget 1 here is what we have here. You can customize from here. You can customize from here from the live website. So if you click into this, it will take you to that footer widget. Got it. So you can see this is not the widget here. You can customize everything literally from here. How super awesome that is. So the same thing for this, the same thing for this. Feel free to customize this however you want. So that's how to customize your header and your footer. So if we go back to Astra, you can see here header. I've also done the footer, and then you can optimize your site. You can review your site optimization. You can click that here. You can connect your search console. You can do that here. That is good for you to see how your website is behaving in search results. Very important. You can start selling to as well in case you want to do that here. That's super awesome. So that is it for you to finish the setup for your WordPress website, right? Awesome. So now that we have put that behind us, I want us to go and finish up our bookings and also our live chat, and those two things are done by the two features here called late point and 3x live chat. But before we set that up, let's look at the ultimate add-ons for Elementor. Let's come to the dashboard. All right, so from here you can literally start creating a page from here. Super awesome. And using Elementor and the ultimate add-on, you can watch a video from here. You can do quite a lot from here beyond that. So you can come to your widgets and you can see quite a number of widgets that you have here. As a matter of fact, I should say this real quick, having the UAE Pro plugin installed and activated is equal to having Elementor Pro, because every feature you get on Elementor Pro, you get here, and even much more. So you can see that. You can see all the elements you get. So in case you want to sell using WooCommerce, you have your WooCommerce here, add to cart, WooCommerce categories, your checkout, your video gallery, like I showed you earlier, Twitter feed. You can display that inside of Elementor. Unfortunately, I will not be able to spend time to show you how all of these things work. Like I said, I have done a tutorial on the UAE. I'm going to leave a link to that in the video description for you to check it out. You can check that out. Fancy heading, you can see quite a number of things that you can do from here. You can activate all, you can deactivate all too as well. But I will always recommend that you deactivate the ones that you are not using. So in case you're not selling WooCommerce at all on your website, there's no need having them turned on here. You can just turn them off right from inside here. Super awesome features there you get from the UAE. And also, if you come to settings, you can definitely play with a lot of things from here. Let's come back to our dashboard. Another cool thing that the UAE does for you is to give you control over your header and your footer. Unfortunately, I don't have that here because I only have the Pro installed. If you want to control your header and your footer, you can install the free version. And let's just do that real quick. Let's just come to plugin. Let's maybe add a new one. Maybe let's do that in a new tab. And let's search here for UAE. And you can see here the ultimate add-ons for Elementor. Let's install this. Once we do that, we now have that installed. So if we come to the UAE here, so you can see now we have option here for header and footer, different from what we had earlier. So we can begin to play with our header and footer here. So from here, you can begin to design stuff here, and then they would appear as your header and footer on your WordPress website. And also, if you have invested in Astra Pro, if you come to Astra, you see that you have something called the site builder. That is also something very fantastic that I feel I will not do justice to this tutorial if I don't mention that. And the site builder here gives you access to build your header, your footer, your hooks, inside post, single, archive, four pages. And these are inner pages. These are things that are extremely important for your website. The beauty about this is that we are not messing with any of this because we are using their pre-made template. If we're not to be using pre-made template, we will come here to design everything literally by ourselves, and it's super simple and easy thing to do. We can still do that with their pre-made template too as well, but you can come here, design hook, but that will be a tutorial for another time, not in this, because this can also take hours showing you how to build an entire website using this. So the Astra suite is extremely powerful beyond just designing your own website. That is something extremely important that I needed to mention to show you, for you to see everything you can do with Astra Pro and the Astra suite, which is the essential toolkit. Right, let's look into our bookings and also our live chat, and I think that will be all for this tutorial. And there's other things here installed for us like SureRank. This is good for SEO. It's a fantastic plugin. I don't know if I'm going to touch on that, but first off, let's come to lead point here. Let's look at the fantastic feature we have there, and let's see how we can set things up. This is exactly what our lead point looks like. You can see your performance here. You can see a day preview. This is like a calendar. This is how you manage a lot of things. You can, from here, see your dashboard. There's nothing here, like I said. Once you start using this, you begin to see all the details populated here. And you can come to your calendar. You can see here is February 2026, and you can see our calendar here. You can see that it is free, and you can see all your calendar here. Things are free. You can book things here. You can click into this and then create a booking yourself, book a time slot, or set a day like this off because you don't want to attend to anybody on that day, or maybe it's a public holiday. Whatever it is that work for you is good. That's it for your calendar. And the next thing you have here are your appointment. You might wonder, why do I need to create my own appointment? Someone might create an appointment, maybe call you out, a big shot, and then you want to probably fill your calendar with an appointment. You can just easily come here and just fill that yourself up. If you click into this, you have this option here. This order here is opened. You can call it maybe cancelled, whatever it is, but open is good. This is fulfilled or not fulfilled or partially fulfilled, and then you can just put the services. You can see we have a list of services here created by default for us based on the demo of the WordPress website. I'm going to show you exactly how to customize this or create your own services. And you might say this is a domestic assault service. status. This is approved, and you can put the date here, and then you can create the order so that it is on your calendar that you will have an order like this place, and people cannot book another appointment for that time slot for your chambers, right? Super awesome stuff to do there. So that's it here, and from here you're going to be able to see your orders, and then your payment, and then your customers. So if you have any orders, you have any payment, you are going to be able to see them right in here. So for payment here, you can see that we can enable payment, and as a matter of fact, you can use this literally for free at the free version. The lead point here is a paid plugin. It's a freemium plugin, has a free and has a paid. If you now enable payment right now, you see it's bringing us to settings here, and then payment section here. At the free level that we are using it, we can connect our Stripe. So you can see if you have a Stripe account, you can connect here by clicking into this. You can log in into your Stripe, and you can also log in into Dev. You can put your country and your currency from here, and that's it. Super simple, easy thing to do. If you want to use other payment processors, you are going to need to upgrade to the paid version. This is loading lead point here at the pricing. You can see what this is priced at. For starter, $79 per year for one site, and if you want to do 5 sites, that's $149. And if an agency for up to 100 sites, you can just do $299 per year, and you can also switch to a lifetime plan, which is super awesome. Let's go back. For your payment, you can set this to live, but if you are still testing, just put it at development mode, and that's the reason why you need to connect development so that you can play, you can test, you can simulate a real live payment first before you switch back to live. Whatever it is that is working for you, there is good. You can switch between live and just deployment, and then you can switch on allow paying locally, so people can place an order on your site. Maybe when they come to your chambers, or when you have a physical meeting, or maybe when you have your live meeting, or whatever way you meet, then they can pay locally to you. That's also possible. And then you can save changes once you are done making the settings. So there are a lot of things we can work around under our settings here. Not just payment, you can work on notification, your booking forms, you can work on that. You can also accept taxes. So this is what this form will look like. You may want to customize this to flow with your brand colors, because you don't want to be doing blue when your color for your website is maybe gold. Do we have access to our homepage here? Yeah, you can see we are using gold here, and maybe dark blue. So you might want to customize that to suit this. So if you want to do that here, you can say I have a color here similar, but I can just come to the color here, and then I can choose a gold color somewhere. I want to maybe something like this, right? I want to use that color. If I do this, I can just apply this, and then I'm going to see the changes. So you can see now I have good color here instead of the blue, and this is awesome. So you can also check your steps. You can see that the first thing they are going to see is your services, and then they can pick the agent, the date picker, the customizable. There's a lot you can do with lead point here. You can literally use lead point to set up a booking website, and maybe I will attend to that in another tutorial. So you can have different agents offering different services, and then they can come to your site, they can use your site, and then you can set up different agents, different date, different location, different payment method. You can see a lot of things you can do here. Let's just leave this the way it is. It is good for our use case. And that's it for our booking form. You can customize this however you want to. It's like a multi-step form that we can use to accept payment or bookings for our services on our WordPress website, right? You can schedule your tax here, but these ones here are locked in the Pro and some other things here. I don't want to spend so much time here. This is super self-explanatory. Where I should be spending time now is for our services. So right now, if I come to services, you can even create bundles, categories, and some extra services. A lot there maybe available in the Pro, but cool stuff there you can really do. You can see there's quite a lot we can do with this. So based on the services we offer on the website, we already have some services here and the pricing. Let's say that, yes, we do domestic assault. You can edit this service for you to customize this however you want to. So for example, this is domestic here. You can just change this completely here to whatever service you're offering, or you can leave it. You can give it a short description. Status is active. You might have services that is not active currently. Maybe the attorney or the lawyer that is offering the services on leave. You might just want to come here and disable this for that moment, right? So visible to everyone, or visible to admin or to agents alone, that's also a possibility. You can also add categories to the services you are offering. Feel free to do that from here. But all this is just left as uncategorized because we don't have any category. Background color, we might also want to customize this to our brand color. We don't want that to be blue. We want that to maybe be gold or whatever color we are using on our website. But feel free to use the actual color palette. And then you can put media image, service style image. You can put that duration. By default here is 60 minutes if anybody book an appointment for this service. So ultimately, what this means is that you can have a category for a service, and then you can design different packages. You can have a consultation for 60 minutes with a different price, 30 minutes with different price. And I think that's super beautiful, super awesome, right? So that's the beauty, that's the power of using Lead Point. It's a fantastic, very detailed plugin. And then you can have a display price from here, and then the maximum price, whatever it is you want to do. So this is locked into an agent, and that's something I should have showed you before even doing this, so that you can see that you can have different agents on your website. So agents, now consider them maybe attorney in your chamber. So you might want to offer services for different attorneys in your website. So you might want to consider investing in the pro version of this plugin. And that's super, super fun. Booking restrictions, you can set certain times that you don't want to allow this booking. Service schedules, you can see that. Days without custom schedules, holidays, you can set all of that here. And this is super self-explanatory and very, very detailed. And once you are done with this, you can just save this. But I wouldn't want to do that right now, so I'm just going to leave this the way it is. So if we come back to our services right now, we would be able to do this for every of the services here. You can customize them, or you can just come here to create a new service entirely. Let's say we want to have maybe free consultation on our website. Just the same process here. Just come here, give it a service name. I can just say free consultation, and then put a short description here if you must, and then give it a color if you must, visible to everyone. Go through all the stuff here. Duration is maybe, let's just say this time around, I want to say 30 minutes. Charge amount, you can, let's just leave this is free. We're not going to put any amount there. We're going to leave all of this the way it is. And then you can do some booking restrictions. You can just say we want to not give people earliest possible booking. Means that people should have a particular time at the earliest before they can book you. For example, if someone come on my website today, I don't want them to be able to book a free consultation today. The earliest time they can book a free consultation is tomorrow. Or you can say 3 hours, or you can say 4 hours, or 10 hours, or 1 week. And then the latest that people can build at a time is maybe 2 weeks. You don't want people coming to your website now and booking a consultation for 3 weeks or maybe next month. You can just say just 1 month, right? And it's very simple. Let's say, for example, the earliest time is just 24 hours. You can just say plus 24 hours. You can just copy the same way they put it here. And then you don't want them to be able to make a free consultation for booking for more than 1 month. So let's just copy this one here. It says plus 1 month. I can just paste that in here. That's it. And for this now, I can just say plus 3 hours. So if you come to my website, no, let's just make this plus 24 hours. So once you come on the website right now, once I publish this, if I go to that, you will see that if I want to book a consultation, the earliest time I will have the opportunity to book is 24 hours, so that you have 24 hours to plan for that consultation, right? That's extremely very important. And service schedule, you can do all of that here. Super awesome stuff to do. Once you are done, just come here and save changes. All right, there's an error here. I have noticed this error not the first time. Once you have an error like this, if you're trying to save your services or you're trying to change something, it's super easy to solve. There's an error there installing the plugin. You don't need to worry yourself. Just go uninstall the plugin, install the plugin back, it should solve this problem. Let's take a look at that. So if we come back here, let's come to plugins, let's come to the installed plugins. So for this plugin here, late point, let's deactivate it. Let's even delete it all. Let's delete it all together. Right. Yeah. Yes. Delete the files. All right. So now let's just add another plugin. Let's come to add a plugin here. All right. So I have a late point already activated back now. So deactivating and installing back. So now let's come back here and now let's try to save this. Let's see if this would work. And you can see that that just got saved. That solved that problem. Super simple and super easy thing to do. You have that issue, just delete and then install back. So now we now have free consultation here, and that's it. So you can customize bundles. I want to believe that's locked in the pro, and also categories and some extra services. These are pro features. You can come here to add element. It's also a pro feature to add more than one agent. Then location also locked in the pro, and then coupon codes too as well locked in into the pro. So these are the things you can do at the pro to unlock all the features. But what you have here at the free, the services is quite unmatched and is unreal for the bookings. So now if you over on each of the booking here, you can see that you can do this for you to be able to get the code for that, for you to be able to customize that. See the preview of the booking form particularly for this service, and then you can see the price, you can see everything, you can customize it, you can change the colors, you can however you want to customize that. That's literally up to you. So you can see how that, I'm just going to leave the background here as it is. That's taking forever to load back, but I'm okay with this. Hide left panel, hide summary panel, you can customize this. You can see there are no locations or agents available for us to pick. And then you can select another services for this form. This is just good here. So you can visit this to see how this will open up in front end, and then you can also copy this URL and then give anybody to book you for this. You can add that to your maybe email signature or whatever it is, and that's super awesome here. So let's see how we can place this on the front end of our website. So now let's close this. We're not going to be copying the URL. That will not be useful for that. To do that, we can go anywhere we want to display this on our website. For example, let's say we want to display this on our header, right? So if we come back to customize here, we might want to go back to header. Let's come back to header here. Let's say this button here, we want to display this consultation here. So this one here says free consultation. We are not going to use this, so maybe what we should just do is just disable this. Let's not delete it, let's just disable that, and then let's add another widget here that we can use for this purpose, right? Basically, let's just hit this plus button from here. For this, there is no short code here, but we can just use HTML. Let's use an HTML there. We need to use a short code for lead point. Lead point have a directory where they share all the short code that you can use to display your bookings. Let's just come here. Let me show you that page. Let's paste this in here. So that's it. This is the list of short code for lead point. I am going to leave the link to this in the video description. You can check it out. So for booking form, booking button, customer dashboard. So for our booking button like this, if we come, this is the short code here that will display that on our website. So they'll just say book an appointment. You can customize this however you want. So you can use example using attributes. You can get links to display agents. Quite a lot of things you can do here with a short code to customize things for yourself. But I'm just going to use this the way it is as default. So let's come back here and then let's paste our short code here. By default here, it's not even good to use the visual. Let's switch this to code first. That might solve your problem. And then we can then switch back to visual. And you can see now we now have the button here, picking our color, everything here well customized. And then anybody who clicks this now can then go through all our services and then book us, which is super cool, right? So that's how to do this. So once we are done, we can publish this and that's done. So you can literally add this anywhere on the website, whether or not you're using Gutenberg or you are using even Elementor, because this work right in with Elementor. So for example, let's come to our home page here. Okay, this is not where I want to display. So let me just use this just for example purpose, right? Let's say I want to display the booking for domestic assault specifically for this. So if I come here, let me add an element, let me just search for lead point. It's only showing the calendar. I don't know why that happened, but let's just close this. Let's close this. Let's close this again. Let's close this again. Let's just maybe go down. Yeah, let's come to lead point here. You can see we have the booking button here, so we can easily just drag this anywhere we want to use that on our website. So you can see book an appointment, so we can customize this. The title says book an appointment. We can change this to book a domestic assault or book a consultation. Change that to whatever it is that you want to. That's literally up to you. So you can come to your step settings. So for these right now, you can see pre-selected agent. You don't need to worry yourself because this is the only agent that we have. The next thing here is pre-selected service. This is extremely important. This is where you want to pick the service that you want that to book. So you can see this is domestic assault. So I'm picking an appointment for domestic assault here. Select the category. If you have category, you can do that. Pre-selected bundle, we don't have any of those, and that's it. So this is exactly how to do this. So you can also customize the color of the buttons. The other settings here you can still play around with, but this is not needful. So from the color here, you can play with your background color, your text color. So let's just say we want to make this brown color. Unfortunately here, we don't have a brown color here. I don't know why, but you can just play with colors here. But if I switch this, something around this, okay, I think I need to play with this more. Maybe something like this. Is more like our color, something like that. Book an appointment. You can play also with the border radius, but this is aligning with what we have here, and I think that's just good, right? So you can do this for every of the services or anywhere you want to add booking on your website. So you can literally add a button that pops up. You can also add the form, or you can also add your calendar so that people see your calendar, they can book you from your calendar. If you come to the plus icon here and then you scroll down to lead point, you'll be able to see all of them just right there. So you can see your lead point, calendar, your booking, your customer dashboard. That's also extremely important. I'm going to show you how to do that. I think there should be a page for a customer dashboard that people can log in. So for this first, let's publish this. And once we do that, let's come back to our home page right now and let's refresh this. So you see we have free consultation here. That should change. And you can see book appointment. So if anybody clicks this, yeah, they have this pop-up here where they can just easily select whatever service. If it's a free consultation, they can just come up here and then they can just pick this and then they can make payment. For example, if they choose criminal harassment, they can see your calendar. They can go to, okay, I want to pick this date. They can pick a time. And then they can put their details, or if they have an account already, they can just easily log in here and you can see how super sweet and cool this is. So this is exactly how to take booking on your website, and I think this is awesome. So if we scroll down here, you can see we have booking consultation for this or appointment. If you click into this, you see that this will take us directly to domestic assault, unlike the general one there that gives the list of all the services. From here, they can just book directly and then they can make payment if there is a need for that, and then they can check out. And that's it. For this right now, we want to have a place where they will see their account in case they have an account here, they have made payment, they can create an account and then they can log in. So let's go back to seeing how we can solve that. If we come here, let's come to all the pages. We should have a page for that already. So this is the customer cabinet. You can see lead point customer cabinet. So if you view this, I don't know why this always displayed twice. So this is the original one here called the lead point customer cabinet. We can view this in a new tab. You'll be able to see this, but unfortunately I don't have an account, so it will tell me to sign in. So you can customize this however you want to. But you see, this is super cool. I can just edit this page, take out this title, give it a new title here, or maybe just make this page more narrow. A lot of things you can do to customize this for yourself. And If we come back here, you can display this on our menu by just coming to appearance here, coming to menu, and then we want to add that. So if we come to customer cabinet here, add this to, oh, this is the footer menu. We don't want to add it here. We want to select our primary menu, which is our main menu, and then select that. Yes, let's leave this. Okay, this is where we want to add that, so we can just add this to menu, and it is here. We can just drag this anywhere we want on the menu list here, and we can just say my account or whatever it is, or dashboard, right? So once you're done, you can save this menu. So if you come to your home page right now and you refresh this, you now have a place for my account here, and anybody who clicks this, once they buy, that feature there is just optional for people who want to, beyond just working with you once, they want to create an account and they want to keep working with you, and it's quite very fantastic. So you can customize this however you want to. Feel free to do that. And I think that's it for our lead point. You see how super simple easy it is for you to take booking on your website. So let's go to the final thing here, which is to have a live chat. So if we come back to the backend of our website here, we can see we have 3CX live chat here. So let's click this already. For our 3CX here, I just recommend that you set up a free account for this. You can just set up with an email, and then it will just pop up here where you need to come here and just add an email address. In my case here, I'll just put my email here. You can also sign up with a Google account. Whatever it is that works for you is good. So I'll hit the continue button, and a verification email has been sent. So you need to go to your email to pick up that verification code and paste that here. 319473, and so that's it. It will bring out this complete registration. You need to put in all your details here. I'll just do that real quick. So once you fill up the form here, you can just hit the complete registration and create an account. You can see this is deploying. This is taking time. Let me close this. You can give this time for this to populate. So this is creating everything. It's going to do everything by itself, and it's going to upload, connect this to our WordPress website. And this is very important. So you can see here, it says your 3CL site chat is ready. Your WordPress now has 3CX live chat automatically configured, and that's it. So these are login URL in case you want to log into your dashboard, and this is where you get to customize things. You can also put in your username, and then your password is here. Super awesome stuff there. So we come back here, so you can see that our UCL talk URL is already here. We can customize this here. This will take us to our dashboard. You can enable this on all the pages or select the pages that you want the live chat should show. But for this, let's just tick this. And again, you can also show powered by 3CX. This is just you trying to just give them credit, right? So you can feel free to do that. But for this purpose, I won't do that. And then I will save changes. All right, that's it. So now let's come back to our home page now and let's do a refresh. All right, so our page is here. So if we scroll down now, we should be able to see this pop up. Okay, you can see the pop up there. It took time to pop up, but now we have that pop up here. So if we click this here, someone can chat with us. And the beauty about this is that you can install an app for you to be able to. And as a matter of fact, when I created the account earlier, before this place, I saw the pop-up for me to scan my QR code. I think if I log into this right now, I should be able to do that. But I really don't want to spend so much time here. I would probably do another tutorial to cover 3CX for you to see how you can set things, how you can customize this. Had a team member, but super self-explanatory procedure here. This is taking so much time to open. I don't know why that is. But that's it. That's exactly how to set this up on your website. Super simple and easy thing to do. This is literally taking forever to open. Maybe that's my internet connection. But again, that will be another tutorial on how to customize things. But there are a lot of tutorials, or even on their website there, to show you how you can customize things. You can set a lot of things up there, but that will be a tutorial for another day. So that's my time for this tutorial. You can see how super awesome it is to set up an amazing website like this, where people can easily chat with us. They can call us, they can take booking, and then awesome website we can easily customize, we can use, and we can do quite a number of awesome stuff. So That's it. If you find this video useful, give me a thumbs up. If you have any question whatsoever, do let me know in the comment section. We'll leave a link to all the tools I use in the video description, so you can check them out. You can use them. If you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, you're on a long thing. Do that right now so that you don't miss out on cool, awesome tutorials on this YouTube channel. I remain Dabs. I'll see you in those other cool videos. And until then, take good care of yourself.